Hello and welcome to Phakaaathi TV. I'm your host, Kaya Ndubane. With me, it's Mike Gumede, our Phakaaathi writer. Today on our Monday review, we look at this past weekend's ABSA Premiership games. At least 23 goals were scored this past weekend. Wits missed out an opportunity to move to the top of the table when they lost 3-2 to Cape Town City, with Sundowns having drawn 0-0 with Celtic earlier in the day, and that opened up a gap for Wits to move to the top of the standings, but they couldn't do so. But Wits' loss was a good opportunity for Orlando Pirates, who managed to sneak in and leapfrog Wits into that second spot after having beaten Golden Arrows 1-0 down in Durban. On Friday, there was a KZN derby between Maritzburg United and AmaZulu, with Maritzburg edging that one 2-1 to close the gap between themselves and Free State Stars, who are 15th place to just 3 points and keeping their chances of survival alive. The relegation battle between Free State Stars and Black Leopards ended in a 2-2 draw. There were wins for Kaizer Chiefs and SuperSport United, who beat Highlands Park and Chippa United respectively, to keep their title dreams alive. Looking at what transpired this past weekend, what are your thoughts about what happened this past weekend, Mr. Gumede?
Yes, Mr. Ndubane, I think the biggest game of the weekend was obviously the Cape Town City and Wits game. The importance of the game is because Cape Town City were coming back from a 3-2 loss at Sundowns, so they had to, regain that confidence, and it wasn't going to be easy going up against a team like Wits, who themselves are chasing a title. And Benny McCarthy showed, the kind of coach that he is. We thought that maybe his playing days he was a hard man, but it shows that even now, when he's leading a team, he's definitely having that same mentality. The team went down 2-0 at halftime, and when they came back, they staged a 3-2 win, which I think will go a very long way in terms of deciding who will win the title. I'm saying this because Sundowns are playing Cape Town City tomorrow, and Orlando Pirates still have to play the very same Cape Town City. So I'm thinking that these 3 points might go a long way.
Maritzburg United seems to be doing well since Eric Tinkler took over. Do you think that he can save them from relegation?
I think when the team decided that Tinkler is the man for them, they knew what he brings to the team. I mean, he's been at Pirates, SuperSport, and Cape Town City. He's won titles and he's had achievements in those teams. So they knew the kind of man they are getting. They knew his capabilities as a coach. We have seen, I think they've averaged a goal per game, in the past few games that they've played. Unfortunately, there was a game that they played against Cape Town City. They've scored 2 goals and they lost 3-2. Normally, scoring 2 goals, you might win a game. But I think going forward, Tinkler has what it takes. He's moved the team to within 3 points from safety. Not really safety, but from where they were. So I'm imagining that going forward, he could be the right man to take this team, if not to the playoffs, straight to safety.
You heard what our expert had to say about this past weekend's game. But before we close off the show, Phakaaathi would like to wish Wandisile Litlabika of Bloemfontein Celtic best wishes on his recovery. We hear that he's recovering well at home. It could have been worse, considering that it was a head injury in the game against Sundowns, yet the ambulance took forever to take him to the hospital. On a sad note, we would also like to pass our condolences to the Nyobo family for the passing on of Tornado FC chairman Siphiwe Nyobo. May his soul rest in peace. As usual, you can have your say on today's topic or any football-related matter. On Twitter, it's at Phakaaathi. On Facebook, Phakaaathi. Until next time, enjoy the beautiful game.